up for tonight's interview competition. Alex has the questions. The delegates have to think on their feet and give answers that are accurate and reflect their opinions and ability to speak in public. This is where the pageant is often won and sometimes lost. It's tough to answer questions in front of our audience and judges. I've been in their shoes and I've survived, and trust me, this will prepare them for interviews in their future. It's a pageant tradition, right, Alex?
Bree, you're so right. I remember asking you the question that later led to your crowning as Miss Florida USA 2016. The memories, right? So let's have some fun getting to know our semi-finalists. With questions from this year's delegates themselves, we start with contestant number 1, Megan Bischoff. Megan, if you were given the chance to change one thing in the world, what would it be and why?
If I could change one thing in the world, it would be the stereotype around the perfect girl. I feel like a lot of teens these days are pressured and they feel like they should look like a certain image because of magazines and movies. And something I live by is be a first-rate version of yourself instead of a second-rate version of someone else. So if girls can learn to love themselves and be who they are, I think that's something we need to change in the world. Thank you.
I think that we all in America, we do have freedom of speech and we do have freedom to publish what we want, but to some extent there should be a censorship. There should be things that when you or your children type in that they shouldn't come up. They're too young and they're too innocent to see some of the stuff that is available when you type it in on Google and enter it. Thank you.
Thank you for that question. My favorite thing about the school I attend is definitely the school spirit. In school, I'm student body vice president of SGA, and I get to take part of preparing school events, and that gives me the opportunity to be a leader in school and promote school spirit. And I believe that if you have school spirit in school, then together it's a better learning place, and people will be able to enjoy going to school more. Thank you.
I would give my younger self the piece of advice to always stay true to who I am and really push myself and stay dedicated. I know preparing for this pageant, it's been a long journey, but pushing myself physically and mentally has gotten me where I am today, and I'm proud to be standing in front of you all, the person that I am.
I would handle working with someone that I don't particularly like by keeping it to myself and trying to work through the hardship of the team, because I believe that in order to be a great team, you have to work together and just be who you are. Thank you.
I feel that she is one of the role models for young women today. So since she decided to go to that concert instead of attending the debate, I feel that was probably a poor choice in character for her, because as one of the children of the president, she does have some responsibilities and duties to attend such events. Thank you.
My idea of success is being happy with your life. No matter what anyone says about what you want to do with your life, I think you should do it. When I was in school, after I won my title of Miss Sarasota Teen USA, I was bullied by a girl, and I didn't let it get to me because I was happy and I felt that I was successful, and I'm very proud of my title. Thank you.
I think the biggest problem, hands down, is transitioning from high school to college. Personally, I am soon going to be in college, and I feel like guidance counselors have to be more involved and make their parents more involved into this transition, because it can be hard. 3 years ago, I founded an organization, Runway for Hope, which raises funds to build schools in developing countries. I traveled to Haiti recently after raising $20,000 to build a school, and I realized the importance of an education. And I think this is an absolute problem facing education today.
Thank you. Well, we are only halfway through the interview competition. Up next is the remainder of our semi-finalist interview competition at Miss Florida Teen USA 2017. But first, let's
Rush into Pollo Tropical for our delicious and juicy flame-grilled quarter chicken platter with black beans, rice, and a drink for only $4.99. A delicious deal at a great price. Pollo Tropical, life's better under the palm.